amazing film.
Thank you.
I loved every single thing about it. Never stopped from start to finish. But as an actor, you're given things on a script. How was this world and this action and all these presented to you when, you know?
It was presented. Here's the script. You want to do it. That's how it was presented. No, it's I met the director, and you can see right away, you know, there are these people who they glow, you know, they glow with energy, and he's very he's I wouldn't say wicked, you know, but he's a very funny guy, you know, and you can see in the film, you know. For me, it works most of all because of the humor, because how he treats the action, you know. We just had a press in Germany, you know, and Germans tend to take everything apart, you know, and they go like into violence, you know, and what does it mean this and what does it mean that, you know. So and I'm like sitting there and going like, guys, this is a fun movie, you know. It's and that's what it is. It's a big action popcorn film for grown-ups, you know.
Well, I think you have to suspend your disbelief and certain things. You know, if you're going to believe like movies, like you have like the Incredible Hulk and things in your mind. But in this movie, it's just like they just kind of bend them slightly.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, okay, these guys aren't superheroes, but you know, they're just so crafted that they can do these things that just aren't possible.
Yeah.
You know, absolutely. Now, I understand though that, and I honestly, I do understand that you took this job without even seeing or, you know, taking the script, right?
Yeah, it was kind of a no-brainer, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, and people were talking about that outside. And they're like, he took that without even knowing what. I'm like, it's kind of Angelina Jolie, Morgan Freeman, right then and there. You know, James McAvoy to the picture. You know, sure, there's a untested director here.
Well, I'm also a little superstitious. You know, it's usually that's a film I'm never getting, right? And my people, they've been talking about this film for a long time. They were like, we tried to get you in this film, you know, and you got to read the script and you're going to have the meeting, you know. I was like, I'm not going to get that film anyway, so I never read the script, you know. And then I walked in and then they went like, what do you think? And I said, well, I think I would like to work with you guys, you know, but I haven't read the script because I'm not getting it anyway. So, and then next day I got the offer. It's like with love, right? So the things you want so badly you never get.
Do you think that you feel comfortable enough that you might do that on your next project?
Well, it always depends, you know. You have to, you know, it's like with acting, the same thing for me. For some parts, I really obsess preparing, and other ones I just walk in and decide on the first take in front of the camera what I'm gonna do. You know, it's like it's an instinct thing.
Yeah. I talk about preparing this shootout scene in I think the supermarket or whatever. It's like, is that as tough and difficult technically as it looks, you know, because you're actually holding weapons?
It is actually, and it is more for the other ones than for us actors, you know. It's like they're preparing like hell, you know. Then you sit there for an hour, you know. Then you walk in and they go like, you're gonna do it like this and exactly like this. It's that was not that difficult. There were other scenes like on the stadium, for example, you know, where we go like with the bullet banding and stuff, and then the camera becomes the POV of the bullet, you know, and you have to end up at the same, you know, at this distance to the camera, and the camera has to move, you know, and it's that's a pain in the ass because it's so technical. Nobody takes care anymore if that was a good take acting or not, you know. It's just like technically it has to be right.
Phenomenal job, great movie.